Hello, Zeraton River in Abundance. So today I will mostly be speaking over in voiceover. However, I wanted to still introduce myself and let you know that I'll be jumping right in, but you'll be hearing my voice and not seeing my face since what I'll be presenting, it would be best if you see it on the screen while you are listening to me. Alright, take care. I will jump into it right now.
So this chart reflects the inflation rate of each month for the past few years. And as the chart demonstrates, the month of June has an inflation rate of 1.6%, with the all-time low for this year being 1.5%, and the highest rate thus far at 2%, which shows that what I'm about to show you has an interest rate above the inflation rate, and so you are at an advantage when it comes to savings or investing your money so that you're not actually losing on its value. Okay? And I hope you understand this. If you do not understand this, watch my previous video that I've linked below that gives an overview of how inflation rate affects savings.
I love WealthFront and Ellevest, not because they are recently established and resonate with me as an individual, but I also love that they have long-term savings such as retirement and college planning, and also short-term savings such as, you know, saving for emergency funds and travel plans, and they cater to individual needs and they walk you through every step of the process. If you're not familiar with, this type of investment, so if you're brand new to investing, it is very user friendly and something that I would recommend to anyone because I love it and it was it was just easy peasy. Not only that, but their investments are very diversified. And by diversified, I mean that it has a combination of stocks, bonds, alternatives, and impact driven investment. Just so you have an idea of what exactly that means, in various groups of assets such as natural resources, US and foreign stocks and bonds, future technology and other forms of future markets, um, dividend stocks, small and large as well as mid-sized companies, real estate, US treasuries, etc. Just to name, the most popular, these are not all, but just to name the most popular options that make up these diversified portfolios. And just to present an overview of how diversified the options within these two companies are compared to, say, for example, the standard S&P 500, which only has specific companies within it. And those companies are usually within the same category. Um, in addition to that, and this also reduces the risk on your part as a investor. So that even makes it more appealing for me. In addition to that, there's a 0.25% advisory fee, which is very minimal to say the least. So, for example, if you decided to invest $100 and that's all you invested, that means that you'd be paying 25 cents, only 25 cents for the entire year. And that is not an that is not a huge investment at all if you are planning on building your finances or building wealth. So it is definitely something to consider. And what I love about WealthFront is that their savings plan, as I will discuss further, is the most intriguing thing about this particular platform. With Ellevest, with Ellevest, the option to partake in impact-driven investments is a bonus, along with the fact that their fees are also low at 0.25%, and there are no minimum deposits upon opening your account. In addition, the CEO and founder is a woman, which is, very inspiring for me, and she has a very long and successful track record in her career on Wall Street. And Wall Street is the chief financial capital in the United States, um, prior to starting her own company. And these are just a few reasons I've outlined why I love these two companies. I have included the links below. Go and check out the sites for yourself and explore it and see, feel it out. Let me know if you like this video by pressing the thumbs up button and subscribing to my channel for more of this kind of content.
Once upon a time, it was 2.57% APY. A grand 2.57% APY. But then it got reduced to 2.32% APY. But guess what? We have good news. It is still above the inflation rate that we just shared and went over prior to the sad moment. With WealthFront, you can plan for home ownership, retirement, travel, or college. And with the 2.32% APY, you have the ability to stay afloat above inflation rate, so you're not losing your money. And you, like any current modern account, you can automate your savings on a monthly, weekly, or daily basis, depending on what your personal plans and goals are. And I think this is a really great platform for you to seek out if you really want to plan long term, but it also works for short term as well.
Investing is really a science, and this company ensures that you give the maximum effect out of your money. Not only do they lower your risk through a diversified portfolio, but you also get low fees, and I think that is absolutely amazing. The variety of colors indicate the level of diversity that is presented within an investment portfolio. Not only can you invest, but you can also borrow. If you're a college student or you're a small business seeking a loan, so long as you have over $25,000 invested or saved with WealthFront, they are willing to qualify your loan. And of course, this does not mean that you certainly will get clarified. You will have to refer to their site for more details. But I do know that they do not check your credits once you have established a relationship with them and you have over $25,000 saved. For more info, check out the link below and you can explore these options. In addition to that, they also have an educational section for you to learn more based on their expertise that they have provided. Ellevest's entire mission is full-fledged, all about women, and I admire that. Not only is it targeted towards women, um, by a woman, but it is also easy to set up, a very easy to understand platform, and there's no minimum balance. You have the option of, um, you know, withdrawing whenever you would like to, and there's also 0% interest on emergency funds, which is exceptional. Impact investment, particularly on women, is also a highlighted feature of this platform. You do have the option, but it is not required of you to do so if you are a part of this platform. There is core and there is impact, where core is the normal investment portfolio if you choose not to be in impact related investments, and impact is, as the name suggests, to impact women in business and other forms of businesses and investments that give back, such as nature. Um, and I think that is absolutely 100% amazing. Not only does Ellevest has all those amazing features, but it is low cost, meaning that like WealthFront, it too has a 0.25% advisory fee. That other fee that you see that is marked premium is only for individuals who desire to do that and who have to make a very large investment.